But I think about the coffee commercial a few years ago with the one fellow in line at the Emporium saying, I want a half-calf decaf latte with all this kind of stuff. And the woman behind him, seeing Juan Valdez over there drinking a cup of coffee, says, I'll have what he's having. I just brew coffee here. No latte, no cappuccino, no macchiatos, no syrups, no shots, no whipped cream, nothing else. And I grind my own damn beans right in front of you. How do you decide what your topic for each Sunday's sermon will be? Oh, believe me, finding stuff to talk about is not hard. Finding what to shut up about, that's hard. It's what not to say. Everything is so connected, so intricate, so important, so interesting that the tough part is making it worth your listening to before it becomes completely bizarre and insane. The struggle is to find a meaningful moment of insight or clarity that I can share for a few minutes and you will find useful. Whether it means I disturb you, enthrall you, comfort you, or anger you, I need somehow to say something that you will have to take out of here in some way. That's the challenge. Question: why was the Montessori school chosen for our special support? Should we support a different school every couple of years, or perhaps we can alternate? Here's how it got chosen. It's local, up the street. I like local. Local is good. It's likely, therefore, to be more connected to us. We just had a work day when we worked there in the fall. 50 people showed up. I love that we have tutors working at the campus school. But that's become a handful of devoted people. A place for more people to connect is important. The Montessori school is diverse socially and economically. If you think it's a privileged place for just the privileged children, you're wrong. 3/4 of the children qualify for free lunch. They come from all over the city. Seemed to us a pretty good thing to do. Should we do 2, 3, 4, 12 schools? You bet. Let's do this one right, and then add another to that one. A questioner asks, is God a real, as in parenthetically, physical entity? Where does he, she, it reside? Physical, as in separate from the rest of you and me? Nope, not going there. Not a good question because it's not a useful question. Physical, as in more than an idea, that is to say more than just a concept in my head, that's possible. But it's unprovable objectively. Someone said, well, the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. We should be careful when we discern that what we discern is what we think we're discerning. The only proof of God I know is, and I mean proof of its validity as an idea, not proof of the existence of such a being. The only proof of God that I respect is in the neoclassic form espoused by the 20th century philosopher Charles Hartshorne, a disciple of Alfred North Whitehead. But a key part of that proof is that it doesn't much matter whether you believe in God or not. I like to tell people that the only God worth believing in doesn't need to be. It really doesn't matter whether you do or not, because if a God does exist, I'm pretty sure God is not worried about whether you care. If it helps you live the life that you must live, it's a good thing. If it keeps you from living the life you must live, then give it up. Deeds, not creeds. Remember? It really does matter. Fred, how long do you anticipate being the senior minister at Fountain Street Church? See, I'm told you I'm not holding back today. Here's the answer. It's a very simple answer. Until the work I need to do is done. That doesn't have a calendar date. By the way, that duty is impinging upon you too. How long should you be a member of Fountain Street Church? Until the work you need to do is done, individually and collectively. How long will Fountain Street exist? Until the work we need to do is done. This is the task that we are here to discern every week. What is my task? What is my purpose? What is the meaning of my life? What must I do to redeem my life and make it matter? You need to say that. I say it every week. Most of the time we don't get a good answer, which is why we have to come back every damn week. Right? And the same thing is true of the church. What is the mission of this church for the 21st century? Free souls, to free minds and grow souls and change the world. But how should we do that? What does that mean? Every week we try to find a little closer answer to that. Well, I'm running out of time. I've already used up all your time. I'm going to go to one more question, although I wrote out a whole bunch more. What do you wish someone would ask you? Well, the cheeky answer is, how many zeros should I put on the check? Okay, I couldn't resist that. Here's the answer. It's a scary answer, but I'll explain. What must I do to be saved? Do you know what the word saved means? It doesn't mean go to heaven. It comes from a Latin word, salve, to be whole, to be healthy. No one I've ever met in any church comes in and says, how can I be whole? They want to know what to believe, what to do. They want to know how they can find people like them, and they want to feel comforted. And these are all good things. But the essential question is, what must I do to be whole? And I don't have the answer, but I'm waiting for someone to ask it. Because you see, the dream of my life, the one that will never come true, by the way, because I'm whining now, okay? I'm not good enough to make this happen. But that doesn't mean you can't have the dream. I dream of a community of spiritual activists, as I called it last week, of a people summoned together by a hunger to learn, to grow, to serve, because they want to be whole, they want to be alive, and they want, as Scripture says, believe it or not, to have a life, and that more abundantly. They want more abundant life in their life, and they don't mean more money, they don't mean more fun, they don't mean more sex, they don't mean more food, they want to be more alive. And I want people who come in the door saying, I want to be alive. I want to be with people who want to be alive, and I don't know how to do it, but I'm willing to try and find out. I truly believe that a liberating, animating, agitating church can do that. But I can't be the only one doing the liberating, animating, and agitating. I want you to want that. And that's the part I can't make happen. I can't make you want to be liberated. I can't make you want to be animated. I can't make you want to be agitated. You have to walk in the door with that, or some magical force, some spiritual force, some piece of luck will do it to you. I truly, truly believe that this one place is an almost unique laboratory, from the word labor, to create a new, thrilling, exciting idea of liberating, animating, agitating faith that can really make a difference, not just in your lives, but in every life. I wish I knew how to make it happen. Maybe I'm the John the Baptist in this story, looking for that person that will do it. But I'm looking, because I really, really believe that we all want to be whole. I really, really believe that we all want to be alive, and I really, really believe that it's possible. And so I'll keep trying. Badly, half-heartedly, wholeheartedly, whining the whole blessed way. And maybe somewhere at the last moment, something will happen. But I will believe this. Well, in the Jewish tradition, they have a phrase. I will believe in Messiah, though Messiah tarries. Even if Messiah never comes, I will believe in Messiah. I believe in this, and I will work for it my whole life.